Hey guys, so I just paid my taxes from last year. So last year I earned like $12,000 from Starbucks, and that was all I got a W-2 for it, so I already paid my tax on that money, right? But I also earned about $6,000 from eBay work, right? So I had to pay $1,200 in taxes, and I don't really have the money for that. So all I did is, I'd rather screw with PayPal than screw with the IRS, so I just took it out of my business money. $1,200. All right, you can see the two charges right here. One is $930, one's $23. That's just a fee for using a card. And this doesn't include my state taxes, right? So this is kind of interesting because now the question is, will I be able to pay my eBay bill? Now my eBay bill, if we go over here, go to my eBay, right? Look, sales look great. I love it. It's awesome. Doing at least 1K a day, sometimes up to 2K. Fantastic. I can, if that keeps going, I'm set basically. But look at this bill. It's going to be $7,000 basically. Because it posts tomorrow or the next day. And so, almost 7 grand, right? And after paying this $1,200 bill, I have about 3.2 grand in my PayPal account. So I'm still short a lot of money, right? And typically, if you were a responsible businessman and you really know what you're doing and you got your ducks in a row and they're like, they're really in a row. They're not disheveled. My ducks are like, they fell off the shelf a long time ago. Somebody threw one of my ducks out the window. One of them's doing really great floating in the bathtub and the rest are just kind of MIA. It's kind of intense. But my point is that regularly, you want to always have more money in your PayPal account than this number right here. That's a sign that you're doing very well and you're being very responsible. But because I use this business to fund my life and to buy food and to keep my dog alive, life ain't that simple. And I've put myself in a situation, and this is all theoretical, and it's not something I recommend anybody else doing, but I've observed that in my life, personally, I can't motivate myself to be at my best. I get lazy sometimes, especially when, I don't really need to do the work, right? But when I don't have a choice, when I find ways to put myself in a situation where I have no choice but to find ways to earn money, but to become better, but to work every day, those are the situations where I really, really thrive. And it's ridiculously stressful. And I can't keep doing this for the rest of my life because something crazy is going to happen, you know what I mean? But it's definitely interesting. And so what I've pretty much done back in December, I was like, is this bulk thing worth it? How do I figure out? Am I going to be able to make these bills? That kind of thing. And I just said, screw it. I'm just going to post as many items as I can and I'm going to learn. Maybe it won't work. Maybe I'm going to screw myself, but I'm not going to die. I'll be okay. And I'll learn. And even if I get set back, even if this fails, I'll have learned so much that I'll know how to make something successful, right? And especially if I'm doing this on YouTube, then I can help you guys by sharing this without you guys having to make these mistakes, right? So it's going to be interesting because I'm on progress. I'm on track to be able to pay my eBay bill. But what if the 31st comes and I don't have $7,000, right? What do I do? Well, luckily there's this thing called working capital, and I can actually just keep operating at a deficit for any given amount of time, right? And to show you how working capital works, let me do this real quick. I'm going to apply for a working capital loan. I'm not going to show you the individual parts of it because I probably shouldn't show you my social security number. But that's okay. We started in 2016. We are a sole proprietorship. Industry is other. And purpose of loan is to fund existing operations. Okay. The cool thing about PayPal Working Capital is it's not like a traditional business loan. I don't know if you're like me, but my credit is bad. All of this business stuff I do is through PayPal. It is not through the regular kind of credit reporting agencies and stuff, right? I do not have good credit. I don't have horrible credit, but I do not have good credit. I do not get accepted when I apply for credit cards, all right? And this is because of some reckless decisions. Well, okay, that's not entirely true. I'm pretty good with my money. I don't waste my money. I don't spend it on things that I don't need. Like, I don't have a car. I'm not a frivolous person. I spend money on food and things that actually make me happy and make a difference in my life or my friend's life. But I haven't You know, there's some things that I've done when I shouldn't have, you know, but at least that's what people tell me. I don't regret anything I've ever done in my life. I'm really proud of myself and where I've gotten to, and I know that it's just, you know, I'm in it for the long haul. It's fun, I'm learning a bunch, and I just got to keep being me, you know. But anyway, working capital is really cool because what it does is it looks at how much money you've received on PayPal, not how much money you've earned. And then it gives you a loan that's a percentage of the total amount of money that you've received over the past year. So there was a period of time where I wasn't able to make my bills. This was like 2 or 3 months ago. And I took out 2 working capital loans in order to make my eBay bill. But the thing is, when you do this, you're just taking money out of your future. So you're like taking a loan away from yourself, because the way that you pay back a working capital loan is by paying 10%, 20%, or 30% of every incoming payment that you get from PayPal, right? So it's possible to take out a PayPal working capital loan, and then when you get sales, you're actually not going to be earning money. Say that you're giving 30% back to pay off that bill. That means that you're not going to earn any money until you pay off that $1,000 bill, right? So it's kind of complicated and it's not super easy. But here we go. My birthday is July 1st, 1993. And I do this again, 550816. All right. ID and my social. All right. Boop, 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 boop. Cool. Submit and generate offer. So let's see. Oh, no. I'm not eligible anymore. That's good to know. See how I was declined here? That's the first time I've ever been declined. And I'm pretty sure the reason I'm declined is because my account's grown a lot. And if you look in my resolution center over here, you're going to find that I have some pending transactions. That's really weird, though. So now, basically, if I'm not able to make my eBay bill, I'm in trouble, because you have to pay your eBay bill. But I think it's going to be all right. There's other things that I can do. There's always something I can do, and I'm not going to let this business die unless it absolutely has to. But it's going to be interesting, and it'll make good, interesting, dramatic YouTube videos, so, you know, we'll see. All right, thanks a bunch. I appreciate your time, attention, and feedback. Bye-bye.